You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up. Get on you.
Thing.
Yeah, but I don't know how to turn it off.
No, but did it go down to 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of hung around for a little while.
I need to move it up to 45 seconds. It's not enough time. I need to go hit live on Instagram, and then I need to go to the business page and share it to the Facebook group. And every time I come back here, it's already run out. And I'm like, oh, I missed it.
I love it when we hit the ground running, though. Now we're talking. We're in the show. It's happened. Let's talk about the drama. Did you get live on Instagram? Did you do it? Did you manage it?
We're live. We're all
Live.
good. Everything is everywhere. We're where we're supposed to be. And yeah.
It was a real brainwave last week. And I know you're the one who says this, so don't get mad, okay? It's just, when sometimes something hits you and you're like, oh, I understand that now. When John said, talking to the replay crew straight away, it's because he explained it, because it's instead of waiting, sometimes if it was just me on a live, I'd be like, someone's coming along. Oh, hello. Oh, we're just waiting. And when you think about someone watching that on a replay, that's really boring.
Oh my God, it's awful. I want to poke people in the flipping eye when they do that.
Know, but I never made that connection until last week when John said it. And I'm like, oh yeah. Cordelia's been saying this for years to me. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then John said it. I'm like, John, you genius. You absolute master.
Oh, Jonathan, genius. You have just revolutionized.
I know.
Thank you.
Revolutionized the business. We've already got, hello, Eleni. Good morning.
Hello. Happy Wednesday. It's that time again.
It says we can't post them. Anyway, so good morning, everyone. It is the Rebellious Business Show, and we need to make our countdown a little bit longer. It is your midweek pick-me-up, though. So we're here.
Hopefully your midweek pick me up and not your midweek piss me off, which is just cracks me up, the idea of it. There's definitely someone out there where this is your midweek piss me off. You're welcome.
This is your midweek piss me off. I like that. And you know what? I hope we do piss some people off, because you know what? Marmite is good for business. That is what I think. So this is your midweek pick-me-up, where we are going to listen to some of your stories. If you submitted any, we're going to answer some of your questions. If you've submitted any, we're going to talk you through our influencer lifestyles. We're now influencers earning revenue from Facebook, and we're probably going to show you a bit of the stuff that's going on in the RBN. We're going to look at some really high performing comments if we've got time. So this is Cordelia.
Hi.
I'm Caroline, and together we're Cordelia and Caroline. So we're going to get into a bit of rebelliousness. Cordelia, have you got any news?
I do, actually. Hang on, let me get my right. Although the news tab's a bit, I'm not gonna open the news tab. Do you know why? It's got the wrong QR code on it. I'm just going to do this. This is my news for today. We are going live at 1 p.m. with the Network Empire Masterclass. There's a QR code there. There's a QR code here. And if you can't scan a QR code because you're on your phone and you can't scan it with your phone because you're on your phone and you're watching from your phone and the camera's on the back of the phone, but the screen is on the front of the phone and it's all a bit confusing, then don't worry. I'm going to drop a link in the chat in a minute. What we're doing...
I thought you could say, don't worry, you don't have to come.
Yeah, no, come along. We love it. We want all of you there. A couple of things. Number one, this is not a sales webinar. We have nothing to sell you. We are going live for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's going to hold us accountable to creating some shit hot content. I want to share with you some stuff that's going to enable you to see marketing like you ain't never seen it before. It's going to really revolutionize how you look at marketing. And it's also going to give you some really shit hot ideas for how you can take that new revolutionary way of thinking and implement it into a strategic method that gets you shit hot results. That's what I want for you. So as you can tell, I'm ready for it. I'm on fire for it. And I'm going to be leading it at 1 p.m. today. Network Empire Masterclass, showing you how to essentially build a really awesome community as a very high converting lead generation strategy. That's the crux of it. But yeah, so in order for me to teach you how to do that, I've got to teach you a new way of looking at marketing. So we're going to go through all of that today at 1 p.m. QR codes are plenty, and also link already in the chat by the wonderful Caroline in electric blue today. Love this electric blue.
I'm hoping. Oh, we got white noise.
That's not from me.
Oh, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my laptop. Do you know what? Elaine said this. I'm going to show you. And at first I was a bit offended, but then I realised what the context was. And you'll be alone on the masterclass. She was referring to the QR code where I thought you were saying, don't come along. And I was like, Elaine. And then I realised I had to retrace. So we will not be alone because you guys are going to be there. And Elaine, well, you might be there, Elaine. Any idea? Oh, Elaine's got a question already. Well, let's jump into this quick. Any idea how I can stay consistent with my marketing? I'm starting strong and then I stop.
Yeah, honey, you need a routine.
Yeah.
You need a routine, and you need to routinify that routine to the point where you can outsource it to someone else that does it for you. That's what you need.
Yeah. And here's the thing, right? I mean, firstly, oh, hey, Marion. No, don't get distracted. Right. Firstly, let's get into the question. So Elaine is actually, well, I'm going to be helping you specifically, Elaine, with this as well, but we're going to answer it as well. So this here, like also defining what your marketing is. Right now, Cordelia and I are doing marketing stuff. This is a marketing-y thing, right? Like we're like reaching our market, but we've got this every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. No, there's no negotiation. We show up. Sometimes we're really grumpy. Sometimes we're on top of the world. Sometimes it's just the last thing we want to do. Sometimes we say things and we're like, oh my God, why did I say that? But it's out there, it's in the world. We can't turn back. We can't do it. It's done. So that's an example of our routinized routine, like of our marketing things. So it's not about going, oh, I got this content calendar. I've got to post this thing this day, this thing this day. I've got this person to reach out to here. I've got this person to reach out to here. Like that's plate spinning. That's plate spinning. What you need to do is you need to have you just start with one thing that you'll do consistently, just regardless of the results, regardless of the your own anxiety about it. Like, oh, that didn't look good. You know, take all of the friction out from you continuing doing it. That's why live is great. That's why a regular slot is great. And it just means you're kind of on a conveyor belt. You're like, oh, I can't not market. Right? That's the dream, isn't it? To just be in a position where you're like, I can't not market. It's happening. That's because your rituals, your routines are baking the marketing in. So that being said, sometimes, we drop the ball. We don't post enough. We don't email enough. We drop the ball all the time. But if we have the show, that's at least one staple thing. It's like the one leg that holds everything together. And then, if we can do lots of marketing things, we can send lots of emails, we can put loads of posts out, we can, do all the marketing things. That's great. But if we drop the ball, we've got that one thing. So that's just one example of a thing that we do, the routinized routine. Had to bring this in because this is true. I want to bring this up. Emily Mead, you are amazing. Like, Emily is in New York time. And this is New York time. And she's like, good morning. Yeah, I bet it's good morning for you. It must be like 4. Yeah. And Elaine is like, how are you already awake? I had that exact same question, Emily. I have that exact same question. That's a good question. How are you already awake? Tell me. I don't understand. It's not feasible for me.
And also, what time do you go to bed at night, Emily? Because I know you get up early in the morning to crack on with work. Are you early to bed, or do you just survive on 4 hours? Like, let us know.
Yeah, exactly. I saw this thing yesterday. Not that you guys need to know this or care, but Kris Jenner goes to bed at 9 p.m. Wakes up at like 4, something like that.
I don't know who Kris Jenner is.
It's one of the Kardashians. It's the Kardashian
I
mum.
did think it sounded Kardashian-like.
Kris Jenner's the mum. She's like the mega mind behind the Kardashians.
I've never watched it. Do you know that?
Either, but
I've
they
never watched it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only really know the name Jenner because of the Astro World tragedy. I got really into watching that and what happened with that.
I don't know what that is.
Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott was with Kylie Jenner, who is Kris Jenner's daughter.
Yes, exactly. That's like, you know.
I'll tell you the tree. Morning, Jenny. Oh, Emily, Kris Jenner and me going to bed at 9. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Me too. I love going to bed at 9, although I was up till 11:30 last night working on some tech that I'm very excited about.
You never go to bed at 9, do you? I feel like I want to call you out. Yeah, you don't go to bed at 9.
I'm often in bed at 9.
Are you in bed or are you go to bed?
Me and Ams, we have a rule. We have no phones, no laptops in bed anymore. So when we're in bed, we're in bed. We're not in bed, like not even a book really in bed. Because when I turn the light on, Arlo starts waking up. So when I'm in bed, it's dark. Yeah, often at 9, but lately no, because I've been really excited about a project that I'm building in my spare time. So I've spent probably about 30 hours on it so far, and most of that has been in the evenings up until 10, 11 o'clock. And then in the mornings from, in between getting kids out the door and feeding Arlo.
You used to be really early riser. You used to be like a 6 a.m.er every day.
Oh, I'm up my alarm goes off at 6:30. But that's why you need to go to bed.
5 though. You'd be up you used to be like really, you used to be wild with that. I say that. I mean, Emily, it's barely even midnight where she is, and she's already like, morning, girls.
Am I allowed to tell you about the project? Yeah, maybe in a bit. We could talk about that.
Spillet link. We've had a spillet.
Have we?
Yeah, we've had a spillet which references that. So we might get into that in a little bit.
I'm intrigued. A spillet I don't know about. Is this a spillet that I haven't seen?
Yes. Well, I guess so. Have you looked at the spillets today?
I told you yesterday that there was a spillet. Since
Marion.
I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, we got Sam here.
Sam,
Marion.
miss you.
Marion, I can't do early nights or early mornings. This is me. Although lately I've been doing late nights, early mornings, which is great. It's great for your health. And hello, Sam. Okay, so we've done news. We've welcomed the Rebels.
Now it's time for the Rebels bar tab. Yeah, and the QR code you can see bottom right hand corner is for the hub. We're not going to promote that today because we've got too much going on. But just for the title at the top, the Rebels bar tab, I have shared it with you. We can just roll on over here and expose our earnings. Caroline, we've not done very well this last week. Our content monetization has gone down by 60%.
But hang on, we made $1. That's quite good for us. Listen, last week.
Oh, that was stars. Yeah, that was great. But I feel like that's cheaper.
Oh my God, is that 99 cents? We got 99 cents on a. Oh, is that a star though? Is that stars?
No, that's last week's show. Darren Hodder sent us 99 stars last week on the show.
Okay, because I was thinking,
everything else a penny. We're not doing very well this week. To be fair, I haven't really posted anything, but these are all of our reels.
We've even got 0 pennies as well.
Yeah, but we always have 0 pennies. That's quite normal. That's what we normally only have. This fact that we're even earning a penny on anything is a new revelation. But yeah, in the last week, we've only earned 9 cents. We need to up our game. Sorry, Rebels. We really aren't getting much money behind the bar for you.
Oh my God! Look what Sam just said. This is it. All right. I don't know. I mean,
do you reckon we should do it? I mean, it's just not.
But then I don't need £13. So not that sounded really dismissive in my head.
No,
I didn't mean
it doesn't, but it's like the point is that we're kind of laughing at how crap Facebook are being with their monetization. Like we're not trying really very hard to get this. I just want to put this clear. We are not trying really hard to get Facebook to pay us. It's not in our strategy. It's just that we're seeing what they're doing and what they're giving us, and we're finding it hilarious, and we thought we'd start sharing it with you. But it's like the lowest possible priority to start getting that working. We're not.
Yeah, exactly. But also the point Sam made is that he did 2 hours
Oh,
of live. So we could
yeah,
potentially do a Rebellious Business Show on
we
TikTok.
could
That
repurpose.
thing. I'd do it for 13 quid,
Would
£6.
you?
Yeah, I'd join you for an hour for £6.50 on the show. I don't know
I'm
if I do.
going to TikTok for one reason. Do you know what it is? I'll air it live on air with you guys, with you here.
I'm in agreement.
Well, I've got teenage daughters, and teenagers are rife on TikTok, and I'm just scared that they're going to discover me on TikTok. I mean, they probably won't, but what if they did? And then, like, I feel a bit safe over on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, they're not going to find me because Facebook's not where they're hanging out.
You know that song? You know the song that's like, teenagers scared the living shit out of me. It's such a good song. Like, you don't know it.
I'm not scared of them. I'm scared of them, what they're going to say to my kids when they find me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Which
is ridiculous. I shouldn't be scared of that. I need to get over that.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. The thing, I thought about something in my head, which I can't say. Well, yeah, I don't want to. Well, all right. I'll tell you what I thought. Bear in mind, I can't control my thoughts. But I was like, well, Bonnie Blue doesn't mind what her kids' friends might think.
Kids?
No, she hasn't. But people talk to her about she's done interviews. And they're like, what do you think your kids are going to say? She's like, well, they're
really not going to compare my
I know. That's why I can't.
Bonnie Blue would do it. I'll do it. Yeah, Bonnie Blue would do it. Why not? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Bonnie Blue wouldn't have a problem with it. She would add Hitler into the list as well. He would be. Hitler wouldn't mind. We could add in a few like Mussolini. We could add in Pol Pot as well. What would he think about it? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I've just put Bonnie Blue next to Pol Pot, Mussolini, and Hitler. But just extreme personalities is what I mean. Not that.
Yeah.
Everyone with chlamydia, basically. Sorry, you got me on my. Sorry. It was too brilliant. I couldn't keep it in. I was just too great. This is one of those moments where we're like, fuck, we're actually live and we're saying, Cornelia's saying shit that she shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, this is why we're not going on TikTok. This is why you can't go on TikTok where your kids' friends find you. Okay, guys, you've seen it here live. We're not putting this woman on TikTok. Although it seems like I've got a lot of, everyone wants to get me on TikTok. Marion's like, put Caroline Solo on TikTok. And then I've also got Eleni, who says, oh no, I thought she was talking to me then. Sam, I'll give you £13. You go live in TikTok for me. You can wear a wig if you want. I thought that was to me for a second. I misread it. Man, Mum's famous. I love this. Oh, I think, okay. Bonnie Blue, mate. She's ice cream lady. Oh God, I've got the tears come in.
Not an ice cream lady you want. Not an ice cream lady you want around your kids. Telling you.
This is why we're bad influencers. Look at this. We're bad. We're actually bad influence.
Oh no, Emily, don't do it. Don't do it. Actually, Rob Moore interviewed Bonnie Blue, and who's the misogynistic?
Andrew
Tate. Bonnie Blue and Andrew Tate interviewed by Rob Moore. That was an interesting interview. Anyway, I feel like we're not supposed to be talking about this on the show.
Well, we can talk about whatever we want. It's our show. If they don't like it, we'll just have a chat basically on our own. Like, hello, is anyone out there? We're talking really controversial, terrible stuff. Okay, so we need to have paper shuffles. Moving on. Right. So we've done our influencer status. We've made 99 cents this week. We've been peer pressured to go on TikTok. You've said some wild things. Gone wild. And we've done news. What's next? That's interesting.
No. Exit stage left.
Spill it. Right, now I need to get to the spill it. How do I get there?
Oh gosh. You need to go to Go Homeable, then marketing, then surveys, then
spill it.
Submissions.
Yeah, it is. Got it. All right, I love this, right? This is a good question. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go for it.
I wouldn't. So this is from McLovin. McLovin. Have you not seen Superbad?
No, I haven't actually.
It's so funny. Has anyone seen Superbad? Does anyone understand the reference? McLovin. Oh, I love that. Sam's saying now, spill it. McLovin, basically, it's just a real teen movie where these kids want to get alcohol or whatever, and one of them gets a fake ID, and his fake ID, his name is McLovin. There's not even a second name, and obviously everyone rips him for it. Like, why have you got a fake ID called McLovin? Yes, Emily gets it. The McLovin reference. One of my friends, we call her McLovin. So yeah, we've got the one and only McLovin has submitted a spill it. Although the question's quite serious. So interesting blend there. Not a story,
Okay.
but a question for Cordelia. You're all about connection, and you talk about it a lot, but you also love tech and marketing systems. How do you reconcile creating human-to-human connection while also building and scaling a business that relies heavily on tech and automations?
Okay, can you go that slowly? Break it down, chunk it for me.
Shall I copy and paste it in the chat?
Yeah. I'm that kind of person. I need to see things. Otherwise they're just like they all jumbled in my head.
McLovin.
McLovin, not a story, but a question for Cordelia. You're all about connection and you talk about it a lot, but you also love tech and marketing systems. How do you reconcile creating human to human connection while also building and scaling a business that relies heavily on tech and automations? Okay, so simple answer is by talking to the people that I'm marketing to.
Oh,
That's the high level simple answer.
that's a good answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I used to just run ads that went to YouTube ads that went to a lead magnet and automated emails. And the first time that I would meet someone was when they'd already become a client. And then I'd meet someone and then I'd build a relationship with them. And what I didn't realize until I was marketing the way I do now is that is just such a difficult way to market because you're pushing water uphill, trying to build relationships with people. So the tech, I love software, but it has a place. I think a lot of the stuff that we have can just completely outsource the one thing that creates a lot of conversion, which is connection. And if you think about it, when it comes down to email marketing, when it comes down to you putting videos online, when it comes down to webinars that, you know, you record once and they're now evergreen and playing forever, all these things, all they're trying to do is create human connection with you and your audience. They're trying to leverage the one thing that works really well offline, and that's you talking to someone and connecting with them and offering to solve their problem. But now you're trying to do it one to many on mass scale in front of loads of people on the internet. And that's where a lot of people go wrong with digital marketing, is that they take on all these automations, but they forget that the one thing that actually makes them work, that causes the conversion off the back of it, is that connection piece. And so you've got to pair tech with connection, and you have to do it. You can absolutely remove connection from your pipeline and just have a very passive marketing system. For instance, you can have a faceless TikTok account, seeing as we're on that subject, that promotes a lead magnet that gets people on your list or promotes physical products. You can do that, but your conversion rate is going to be very low. And I'm specifically talking to those of you that are coaches, consultants, mentors, tutors, trainers, designers, people that are working with people, delivering a service. You actually are the product. People are going to be working with you. So there's no point you having a faceless account and a faceless system, because at the end of the day, we're going to need your face on the Zoom call with the client when you're working with them. So you might as well build relationships before that. And so we want to add connection into those systems and make those systems support connection rather than the other way around.
That is a brilliant answer. I love that. And it's actually very well timed, because we're going to be teaching people how to do that today. So it's your plug time. Plug the masterclass.
1 p.m. we have a masterclass where I'm going to be walking you through that exact system of how to pepper presence into your pipeline.
Oh, love that. Pepper presence into your pipeline. That is brilliant. Sorry, keep going.
How to build a funnel that prioritizes connection at every step, basically. But in order for me to teach you how to do that, I've got to teach you my philosophy on marketing. And so I'm going to be doing that live at 1 p.m, teaching you my philosophy on marketing, how it all works, how it all connects, so that you have these big breakthroughs on like, oh, I get it now. And then I'm going to show you high level steps on how to create a connection funnel, which is how we bake connection in at every step inside a funnel. So scan the QR code or click the link and join us live at 1 p.m.
I love that. I think that was just the greatest answer. Well done, you. Did I have any? There were loads of points where I was like, oh, I have a point on that. I have a point on that. But then I was like, oh, she's on a roll. Just leave her to it.
Oh no! Do you remember what any of them were?
No. Do I remember what any of them are? Well, yeah, it's like, so here's something that's really important is that like everyone we're talking to is networking, right? Like you're networking. I should talk to them. You're networking, and which means you're like connecting one-to-one, and you're building those relationships. And then if someone refers someone to you, you're connecting to that person prior to you making that sale, prior to getting that client on. And so the real one thing that's happening that you can say is always happening before you make a sale is a conversation and a connection with someone and a relationship that's built. And so the change from, if you go from networking and then to marketing, what I think and I had this as well in my head, it was going from connecting to automating. That's what I thought the jump was, because now I want to scale. But really that ruins everything. It takes out the conversions. Like your conversions go way, way down. And since I am the coach, I'm a consultant, like that's not really helpful for me, like you said. And so what you've done is actually you've taken out the thing that's made your business successful, right? Like your business success is dependent on you making sales and people working with you, and that success and them working with you is dependent on whether you have a connection with them and whether you have a relationship with them. And so what you've done by automating it is you've taken out the one thing that has made your business successful. And so cool, you've automated everything, but that's not what's helping you make loads of sales or make sales. And so the thing that works for small service-based businesses is to keep on connecting and to keep on to take automation and tech to scale your connection. That's what you really want to do. You don't want to reduce what you're doing. You want to get it in front of more people. So I love that. I think I basically repeated exactly what you said, although I talked about networking. So that's the only difference. But yeah, I love this. That was not deliberate, by the way. I wasn't, but it ties in really, really nicely with what we're talking about today.
It's probably why my answer was succinct, because I've literally just written a whole presentation on this for today.
Yeah, that was convenient.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Ask me more questions after I've done organizing my thoughts work.
Well, I'll do. Everyone submit questions, and next time you write a presentation, I will select the relevant questions.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mark. I love this. We've got loads of comments happening. Let's have a quick look into the comments.
John says that we're the wrong way round.
I know.
And that, I think that just goes to show, John, like how much you watch this show. Because even I didn't notice that. Although I did have a thought of like, me and Caroline are always on the same side. And then I've remembered, yeah, you're right. Because often when I put QR codes up, I'm thinking in my head, damn, it's like almost covering Caroline's head. So she is normally on this side and I'm normally on that side. But that's because for the first time ever, you were first in the meeting.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. Is this like going to bed where you have a side?
I think so. Should we
have a side?
There we go. Is that better? No, I don't know. I quite like being on this side, to be fair.
Have we just swapped sides? This is like stage of a couple relationship. Like, I fancy swapping sides.
Oh my God. Amos would have none of it if I suddenly wanted his side of the bed. He'd be like, no.
I feel like that's when I've been in relationships before, sometimes I'm that type of person. I love variety. I love changing things. So I think that's a real test for me. I'm like, can we swap sides? They're like, no. I'm like, well, it's happening. And then usually it happens. And it's like, we got used to it.
You would just enforce it.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's not that hard. As a woman, we have tools. We can
say that. I hate that so much. It's not that hard. My kids say that all the time. They're like, oh, Mum, can you drive me to the shops to get some chocolate? I'm like, no. Oh, come on, it's not that hard. I'm
There's
like,
a reason.
you're me. What, do you want a slap?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't saying that you have to do it, but I was. If I want it, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's not that hard for you to persuade. Like, I thought you were saying it's not that hard for you to change sides. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like,
Yeah, no, I find I'm like, yeah, if we want to, we can have it. That's more of it. I think it's just one of those privileges of being a woman. Anyway, no, what other comments we've got? We're the wrong way round. Faceless. Okay, Sam can't have a rebellious business show without Sam making a cocktail reference. Faceless content is like putting loads of salt into a Long Island iced tea. I don't fully understand, but I kind of get what you mean.
it's just wrong. It's just wrong. That's what he means. It's not okay.
I quite like the concept of faceless content. Like, I have a bit of an issue with being a personality. Like, I do enjoy presenting, but I also don't like being seen as it. I would quite like to be in a disguise. Like, that would be really. I would really love to.
Where's the moustache? Where's the moustache when we need it?
You know the thing that Vanessa and me do? Like, this is our disguise. So we put my sister and me, we do this thing where when we're pretending to be someone else, go, hello, I'm not Carolina. I am in disguise. Anyway, doesn't matter. And that's my thing. But yeah, we do.
It depends what my answer to that is. It just depends what your strategy is. And it depends what you're selling.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think it goes right back to what we were talking about, because it was actually referenced to when we were talking about that. But I like the idea of faceless content, but I wouldn't expect to get clients from it. Basically, I would expect to build a following of people that are interested in faceless content. Oh, we got Jenny says tongue twister.
Sorry, morning, Matt. Love you.
Do you know what this was to? I'll put it out. Oh, there we go. Do you know what this was to?
Pepper your pipeline with presents. Pepper presents in your pipeline.
There you go. That was it. I love that. Oh, it's like seeing Ant and Dec and Ant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like seeing Dec and Ant. I watched. Let's see what's Marianne saying. I watched a short video where a psychologist said human contact is the highest currency. Yes. Where is this video? Share the video, Maren. We need Maren.
Yeah, we need this video in our lives.
We need this video. We need that video. We need it. Where a psychologist said that human contact is the highest currency. You can buy the perfect mug made in a factory or buy one handmade by a master crafts person. The imperfection is the value. Yes. Oh, that's nice. I like that. What else we got? We've got Mark saying morning, ladies. We've got it was Simon Sinek. Oh, of course it would be. That was Simon Sinek. He's awesome. He is awesome. He is also a big old Connection fan. Matt says morning. You've already said morning.
Him. In fact, we had tickets. Did we have tickets? Was it me and you, or was it me and someone else? I think it was me and someone else. I had tickets to go see Simon Sinek in London, and then there was another bout of lockdown, and I never rebought them again. And just need to go and watch the man talk his genius. But yeah, when it comes to connection and community and all that kind of stuff, like, he's really inspired me with a lot of the philosophies that I now have embedded in my brain. Things like people who believe what you believe will work for you for blood, sweat and tears. People who don't believe what you believe will work for you for money. I used to quote that like weekly. Really, really smart dude.
We've got a quick question here, and then we're going to do another spill it.
Oh, go on then.
Jenny says, what is faceless content? And luckily, we got Matt.
This.
Sam, sorry.
Caroline.
This is faceless content. And this is faceful content.
It's faceful content.
It's faceful content. But Sam also replies saying it's AI generated. It's not necessarily AI generated, but it's AI generated where
well, it can be now. It can be now, but I mean, faceless content has been around since before AI came out.
You know what? Who is it? Oh, there's that artist who has like the tape around his head. Like, there's some artists, like some really famous artists that that don't show their identity. Banksy. Although he might be being revealed. Have you guys seen this?
Can he be revealed on the Rebellious Business Show? That'd be really fun.
Does anyone know Banksy? Can we get him as a guest?
Yeah.
No, because basically he graffitied on court of justice or something like that, some important listed building, and they might be being prosecuted for it. And if he's prosecuted, his identity will be revealed. Yeah. So we might find out who Banksy is. He might no longer be able to do faceless content.
But there are some industries where faceless content is just not the one. Like, I've used it as examples in presentations before. Like, for instance, an account I found on Instagram that is a financial advisor, basically, although they were more like helping you. Well, yeah, basically, let's just call it financial advising, although it was less corporate than that. And it was more like, I'll help you sort your money shit out. And it was all faceless. And I'm like, I'm not letting you in anywhere near my bank account, or my balance sheets, or my cash flow forecasts. If you won't even show your face. And I think the problem is if you won't show your face, it could be a bit dodgy. And that's the perception. So if you are a service, if you are delivering the service yourself, you kind of want to represent it, because otherwise, why are you like, what have you got to hide? It comes across as like,
if you're selling art, not showing your identity is cool, right? And like, if you are, and that's another thing as well, the musician that I'm thinking of, I cannot remember who his name, I feel like it's got mouse in the name, but whatever. If you're an artist, or if you're, well, all things fall under art. Being faceless is kind of cool. Like, people aren't going to depend on you for their marriage. If there's marriage coaches out there, they're not going to depend on you in their finances, their marketing. People need to depend on you for something significant in their life. They need to be able to hold you accountable, and they need to be able to see your reputation. They need to be able to like, know, like, I mean, think about it, like, as well with us. I think about this all the time. Someone works with us, they're really putting a lot of trust and faith into us. And so they've got that by us putting ourselves online and showing who we are, it's building that trust and reliability. I love this. Quickly, I want to share this. I'm going to send this as an email. This is going to get us loads of attendees on next week's show. Look, this is going to be our clickbait. Next week on the Rebellious Business Show, the Banksy face reveal. So that's going as in an email.
Because that's just lies, isn't it?
Right. You can lied about Coldplay the other week.
You know what we should do? I'll tell you what we should do. We should get ChatGPT to envision what it thinks Banksy looks like, and create a vision for it, and then we can share it on the show. And then when he is revealed, because he's probably going to be, we can see how close it was.
Oh, I don't know if he is going to be or not. I don't know, but he might be. But I'm going to use that as clickbait to get people on the show. Sorry, guys. And then they can hold me accountable because they can see my face. So I have another question for you today, Cordelia. I feel like this may be the question seat. Maybe we should swap depending on who's questioning the other.
Okay. Oh, hello. That's a comment.
Oh, that is a comment. All right, let's do this. No, I'm going to ask the question first, then we'll get into the comment. Sorry, Mark, you were a second too late. This is from Adam. No surname. Adam. Cordelia, gun to your head. You have to choose one and get rid of the other for good. Would you choose Make or Zapier? Please explain your choice. Now, I'm interested if everyone knows what this means.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Do you know what Make is, and do you know what Zapier is? Type yes or no.
How did you come up with those answers, Cordelia?
Hey, I was dithering on whether I was going to separate that out. I just type what you want. You guys are great at typing. You're really good at this. I think you've got this.
Well, in case you need some
information for you, in case you are struggling and you need some help, a simple yes or a simple no will suffice.
It's inspired. Wow. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sorry, that really tickled me. Yes or no? So do you know what Make is? Do you know what Zapier is? I bet everyone knows what Zapier is. I bet some people know what Make is, although people haven't been replying. All right. Oh.
How are you a step ahead of us, Sam? What have we missed? I don't know.
Well, it might have been something else. But Emily says this. I love this. Choose your fighter, Make or Zapier. Oh, that's a fun part of the show, isn't it? We can have like gladiators. Which one's going to win? Oh,
Revelators, are you ready?
Yeah, we've got Zapier in one corner. We've got Make in the other. So Make, describe Make.
Sam doesn't know what it is. They are How can I put this in a really simple,
This is
non-techy
the
way? Right.
automation.
Imagine you've got it's like creating little pathways between programs so they can speak to each other. So, for instance, if you get someone sign up on Zoom for a webinar, you can link it up to your CRM and get that person that signed up into CRM as a new lead. It's where you can get software all linked up to each other and get it sending information to each other. Now, there's an issue with, so the difficult bit, Zapier has been around longer, I think, and it has a lot of predefined webhooks that are already there, already built, whereas Make kind of relies on you to build your own webhooks in a lot of instances, and mainly because that's great because you can do a lot with it. I'm currently building something epic.
Me calm that down even more, because then I was like, even I don't really understand webhooks.
Well, I'm kind of like new to all of this. I'm like self-taught, tech-obsessed girl. Absolutely started off with an obsession with software, and slowly I'm getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into things and just learning as I go. Nurse by trade. This is all very new to me in the last decade of learning online business stuff, self-taught and all the things. So please correct me if I get it wrong, because I would absolutely love to have correct definitions and know what I'm talking about. Every day is a learning journey when you're building stuff on Make, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So my understanding is that every bit of software has got basically API endpoints that you can attach onto with webhooks. And those webhooks are where you can send or receive information from that API. So for instance, Eventbrite has an API endpoint that you can hook onto to get information from about people that bought tickets, what their name is, what their email address is, what the date of the event is that they booked onto, and all that kind of stuff. And you can then use a webhook to send that data from Eventbrite over to Go High Level, etc. So on Zapier, you've got pre-made webhooks that are all there, and they're triggers and actions. And Make, you've got some pre-made ones, but you've also got these things called API calls, where you can just create your own calls, which is signal through the webhook to the API endpoint to get the information over and send information over yourself, which is great because that means you can get really, really creative and specific about what it is that you want it to do. It's bad because it means you kind of need a degree in tech to understand how the hell to use it. And it's very, very complicated.
Okay, here's a question quickly. So what is a very common automation that you would run on Zapier? And how would that differ from something, and what would you do on Make? Or would you do the same thing?
Sorry, Arlo just woke up, but it's fine. So Amos is on his way.
Okay.
So, difference. So, for instance, Eventbrite was the one that came to mind because we've just set one up on Make, but it broke, and I had an issue with it, which is that it wasn't sending me the event date that people were booking, and I was going to have to create a custom API call to get that event detail into Make. And I've just gone to Zapier because I'm like, it's already pre-built and I don't need to make anything, and it's not going to take me, like, I would spend an hour or 2 hours working it out so that I then learn it, but it's pre-made on Zapier. And that's what I find is that the reason why I went to Make in the first place is because we're on Go High Level, and the API, the triggers in Zapier for Go High Level, there's one trigger and that's it. And I was like, what is this a joke? Is someone deleted them all by accident and then needs to put them back in? Like, where are they all? What is going on? Whereas on Make, there are loads of triggers that have been pre-made. I think as well, like, Go High Level want you to have SaaS Pro, which is where you then have access to the API and you can then create whatever webhooks to whatever endpoint. You've got access to all the endpoints and you can just create whatever webhooks you want. So, like, Zapier's crap for that. And that's why I ended up going and looking, discovering Make. And then I was like, oh, hello, whole new world, because you can be a lot more creative on Make and do a lot more stuff. And yeah, I've ended up building like a mega system for something, which is really exciting. Just off the back of discovering that, ending up down a complete rabbit hole. What was the question?
So the question was, what would be a common automation you'd use on Zapier? So, for instance, if someone signs up to your Eventbrite event, it will put out their information into our Go High Level system.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't do that on Make because there's not all the bits
Another
already.
example that you can't do a Make. We're on Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks doesn't have a publicly accessible API, so that you can't access endpoints. And Mighty Networks is paired up with Zapier and given Zapier its API, but Make doesn't have access to it. So that's one thing that you can do on Zapier that you can't do on Make. And to be honest, that's the reason. Like, the question is Make or Zapier. I can't let go of Zapier because if I let go of Zapier, I can't replace what it does on Mighty Networks. If it was possible, I would get rid of Zapier and just build everything on Make.
Okay. So, but you've got to get rid of one. Where is the comment? Someone said it was like, yeah, okay. So which one we got? Which one we got? Choose your fighter, Make or Zapier.
Right now? Oh,
yeah. Now
it depends.
No. Oh, yeah, you're like, oh, this is really painful for you. Come on, you got to do it. Sorry,
it's got to be Make.
It's
got to be Make. We have some manual monkeys doing some stuff between Mighty Networks and whatever.
There's something in here which could be dangerous. Now, I need you to make me a promise. You are not going to look into the software that's being mentioned in this comment because we do not need more. But Mark Lyford said this. Although, I don't know if it's a misspelling or whatever, N8N is more complicated to get.
I know about it. But you have to have it's an N8N so much cheaper and like even more flexible. But you have to have your own server for that to work. And I did say, I literally, when I discovered this recently, Mark, I said to Amos, by the way, we're probably going to need to have a server soon. Not yet. I'm not ready yet, but we'll need one soon. And he was like, oh yeah, we can set that up. That's easy. Because he's got a friend that's basically does all this kind of stuff. So he's like, yeah, well, I had a chat with him the other day and we can do that, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to happen. We'll be on N8M at some point.
Oh God. Okay, fine.
I'm going down this rabbit hole. I'm loving it. I'm like, this is where life is taking me, down this rabbit hole.
Okay. Interesting. I've got a similar thing, but we'll talk about that on a different show. We've got Mark, and this is great. Mark Lyons says, where can I learn more of this stuff? Right here, Mark. We've got you. We're helping you
right now. Right here.
Marion said something as well, which was really funny. She said, "Oh, there we go. Sounds like a pay someone else to do it for me kind of thing." Yeah, me too. I am very glad I'm on a team with Cordelia right now because I'd be buggered. Who else we got? Okay, there's so many funny messages. Oh, okay. Eleni also knows N8.
Oh, okay. I was told I needed a server for that. All right.
But basically, you can deploy your own. Oh no, I'm taking these away. No, no, you're banned. Replying. Okay, right. So Make is the winner. Make
is the winner right now. Seem to be swallowed by N8N when I've got my head around that for sure. But yeah, it was Jason Economides that was telling me about N8N. That's the only reason why I know about it.
What does N8N stand for? It sounds like Nathan. I don't know why. I'm using that
for anything.
Okay. You can run N8N on a BlackBerry Pi in your house, Cordelia. Not sure what that means.
He's saying I don't need a big box with a big computer in it. I could just have a little thing somewhere, like a tiny little thing that will do it. And I know all the things though, Mark, seriously, like, do you want to come run Rebellious Business, look after the kids, like do all that? Like there's a hell of a lot of plates spinning up here and it's just not one that I'm going to get up, but it is coming soon. We're going to have a server at Rebellious HQ and we're going to be on N8N at some point because the train's already left the station. I'm just not ready yet. Not enough time.
This show has flown by. Oh, actually, let's get this big one out. Let's have a look for a second. I mean, I don't think anyone else can see it. Here we go. This was the artist one. There are actually. Oh, this is a ChatGPT response. I see that logged down.
If we can. Oh yeah, we can tell it's ChatGPT. We can tell. I wonder if we can. Can we do that thing where we put it on the side?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Like this.
Oh.
I've
Wait,
decided. But
did you do that? Oh, did you did that? There we go. Oh wow, I love that. Look at me getting all the attention.
oh look how I'm down here. Hi guys.
So tiny.
I'm like that little kid on on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that got put into the TV.
I know.
It's like
Now
the
you
little
can see more
person.
of my background, which I'm trying to hide. So get me out of this. There we
Hi.
go. It's still
I
too.
don't know how. So okay. So
This
I
is
thought-
fun.
we
Sorry.
can just leave it like that.
Yeah, but then when we're although would this be good for? We got to think, right? We use this show to make shorts as well, people.
I think it would be better because we're like in one.
Yeah, agreed. And then people can
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
With
also you're not
logos.
pressured. Listen, then you're not pressured into paying for your comment to be shown because that's what Facebook
Yeah.
did. All your
Facebook.
comments can be shown.
Put that in your
Which is-
put that in your megabyte and eat it.
I would also suppose I was sorry, heard that sentence, then started talking. Then I forgot to also say, guys, don't forget this is a networking thread as well. If you guys want to say who you are, what you do, share your links, now is your opportunity to do that so you can get some connections. And while we've got a few more minutes left, let's just plug.
Everyone's shouting at us all of a sudden. Like all the comments are in capital letters.
I think it's Mark Lyons. Mark, turn caps locks off.
Okay. Why am I cancelled? What have I done? Oh, probably because I've spoken about Bonnie Blue live on air.
What else did you say? Chlamydia.
No, I said she's killing everyone with chlamydia. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was mean. Okay, so on that note, let's now about our masterclass that we're doing today. I'm really glad that we've sprung board from that useful nugget. Keys stucked. Okay.
I love that they're stuck, Mark. I love it so much. Sorry, but I just love the way you said stucked. Made me happy.
Yeah, he is. He's good with his words. Cordelia,
Yes.
tell me, you're doing a masterclass.
Am I?
You
Where?
are doing a masterclass 1 p.m.
Wow.
It's about I was going to say Bonnie Blue. It's not about Bonnie Blue. Although it's
We're
great.
giving her way too much airtime. I'm sorry. She needs to be.
You got enough. Right. Listen. It's about automating out connection from your marketing and funnels? That's what it's about, isn't it? It's about taking the human out of your marketing and becoming a big corporate faceless monster. No, am I right?
Yeah, that is great for your conversions. If you do that, and do you know what you need to get there?
What do I need?
You need a server. You need 10
Yeah.
You need a lot of hours plugging away at figuring out how the bloody hell it works.
Oh dear. Is there an alternative?
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
No, okay. Tell me about the alternative.
let's talk to people.
Ah,
But there's a problem with that. It's
right.
very limiting.
Mm.
It takes a lot of time. Like if you're talking to people on a 1-to-1 ratio, you've got to talk to a lot of people. Let's say that you have a 3% conversion rate, which is across all industry standard for converting people that you connect with. That means you've got to talk to 100 people in order to get 3 clients. And if they go on a lot and you talk to them for an hour each, it's 100 hours of talking to get 3 clients, which is a hell of a lot. So what we want to do is we want to actually talk to people one-to-many, which means digital marketing. And I'm going to show you how to do that really well using a connection funnel that allows you to talk one-to-many in a way that is high converting, relationship building, and going to do wonders for your everything in business. It is the kill all birds with one stone. Still trying to find a vegan term for that works and is acceptable and isn't a load of fluffy nonsense that no one understands. But it's the kill all birds with one stone strategy that enables you to do one thing, get everything you need from it, and convert like crazy.
Oh, I love that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There you go. And if you would like to join us, then scan the QR code if you are on desktop. And if you're not on desktop, I'm getting you the link now so you can register for the masterclass. I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. I'm going to put it anyway. Anyway, here we go. Wait, where have you gone? Oh no, I've lost the tab. I found you.
You're right.
Yeah.
You good?
I made it. Sometimes I lose my Zoom conversations. I'm on sometimes I'll have a call with a client and they'll show up a little bit late. And so I've minimized the Zoom and then I'm just like searching around the screen. I'm like, where are they? Can't find them. So that's what just happened. But
Yeah. I know that one. You just hear a little voice. Hi. You're like, oh God.
But you're muted. I'm muted and my camera's off. And I'm like, I can't find you, and they can't hear me. So it's just nice. If you ever see me, like, if you ever turn up to a Zoom call with me, you're like, where is she? I'm there. I've let you in. I've let you in, so I know you're there. I just cannot get to you. I have a recurring nightmare about actually, but that's another thing.
Oh yes, great shout, Jenny. Yeah, we realised we've got back-to-back sessions happening today, and it's a whole day of Rebellious. Nicola is doing a live session at 12 p.m. and then off the back of that, we are rolling right into the Network Empire Masterclass at 1 p.m. So let me just quickly get you the details for what's happening. You will be able to find Nicola's live here in wherever you're watching this, but it will be pinned to the top of the Rebellious Business Network, which is our
really good one actually.
Group.
It's about, like, for all of you who want to get a VA, right? But you need to have processes to hand things over to a VA. That's what this call is about. Nicola's
talking about Nicola's call. I hadn't teed it up yet. Right,
I'll tee it up.
No, I've got it here.
Okay.
I just hadn't told them. I didn't think there was. Now I'm doing the thing where I've lost all the things. Unable to share the screen. It's not.
You interrupted me for that.
Sorry.
It's okay. So if you want to,
I hadn't told them. I didn't think there was. Now I'm doing the thing where I've lost all the things. Unable to share the screen. It's not.
You interrupted me for that.
Are you there? Sorry.
Yeah, you're playing the. So if you want to,
I hadn't told them. I didn't think there was. Now I'm doing the thing where I've lost all the things. Unable to share the screen. It's not.
You interrupted me.
I was just showing that. Is it doing the thing where you're hearing an echo when I share screen?
Yeah, that was like whole.
Well, that doesn't happen on my side. Sorry.
Yeah, I heard me going like I heard you doing that. Anyway, that was terrifying for a moment. So I don't know where we are because I just had 30 sentences shouted at me.
That's really strange. I didn't hear anything. I was just sharing screen to where you could go and find Nicola's event. It's listed in the Rebellious Business Network, and it is called Hand Your Socials to a VA, and it is the event that is posted and pinned to the top of the group in the Rebellious Business Network.
I'm going to try and get the link. Can I get the link?
I've got the link here. Okay,
cool.
It's a spammy looking link though. Sorry guys.
That's all right. Oh, I didn't mean to show that, but I am now. Had to keep prompting my VA, so gave up. Well, this is a call for you. Nicola is brilliant with, what is it? What's it SOP stand for, Cordelia?
Standard Operating Procedure.
Right. And that's what Nicola's going to help you do. You need a standard operating procedure. So when this happens, this happens. When we do this, this is what needs to be done. And then once you've set that up, you hand that over to a VA and boom, you've got them doing tasks that you need. Eleni asked earlier, how do you keep up with your marketing? How do you create a ritual and a routine? System, standard operating procedure. That's also, so even if you don't use a VA, if you're not going to hand it over to a VA, standard operating procedure is what you need. Welcome back, Sam. Tip of the day. Command M brings Zoom to the front. Totally going to test that. I don't know if that's true, but we'll be testing that. Don't test it now.
Why not?
Because we're not on Zoom. We're in the middle of a show.
What does it do anyway when we're not on Zoom?
It just minimized my screen.
No.
I tested it. Okay, I think we've run over. We've run over now, and we've covered a lot. So, guys, final plug for us. Plug. It's not a plug. We're not selling anything. But if you'd like to learn, thank you. You got it. If you'd like to come join us on the masterclass today, where we are going to talk to you about marketing with connection and making sure that you implement connection in your marketing, which increases it's about conversions, high conversion rates. Connection creates high conversion rates. So if you would like to join us and learn more about that and the system that we use, then join us. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow at the networking event. So many calls to action. We're not going to give you a call to action to that. Just keep your ears peeled and we'll tell you about it tomorrow. Cordelia, have you got anything else to say?
Romeo done.
So thank you so much, guys. And we will see you multiple times today.